Imagine flipping through cable channels on a brisk morning, coffee in hand, seeking that perfect blend of hard-hitting journalism and on-screen magnetism. Now pause on a familiar studio backdrop, where poised professionals deliver breaking headlines with unwavering confidence, their presence as commanding as their reporting. Among these seasoned reporters, a select few transcend the boundary between newswoman and on-camera luminary, captivating audiences with intellect, charisma, and undeniable beauty. Today, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful female Fox News anchors of all time, celebrating their career achievements, signature styles, and the moments that define their on-air allure. Selecting these women wasn't just about eye-catching smiles or fashionable ensembles. We evaluated the complete package: journalistic credibility, on-camera charisma, runway-ready fashion sense, and social media influence. From elegant evening suits to razor-sharp day wear, these anchors mastered the art of blending gravitas with glamour. But beauty in broadcast journalism can be a double-edged sword, where a single wardrobe choice or eyebrow raise can spark headlines faster than a breaking story. As we count downward, we'll also explore the controversies that tested their resilience and the triumphs that cemented their icon status in a male-dominated sphere. So grab your favorite mug and settle in. With each entry, you'll discover more than just striking appearances. You'll see the career-defining moments and personal stories that shaped each anchor's extraordinary journey to on-screen fame. Let's dive in with number 10. At number 10 we have Lauren Simonetti, the diminutive dynamo whose gaze is as sharp as her reporting skill. Standing just over 5 feet tall, she commands any broadcast room with a presence that belies her stature. Beginning her career behind the scenes as a field producer, Simonetti quickly rose through the ranks by translating dense financial data into accessible stories. Yet it was her polished on-screen persona that truly captivated viewers: glossy brunette locks framing clear blue eyes, meticulously tailored dresses, and a poised carriage that radiated confidence without pretense. Beyond her impeccable wardrobe, Simonetti established a loyal social media following, where candid snapshots confirm her natural elegance. Off-duty beach photos reveal a sun-kissed glow, while behind-the-scenes selfies prove her beauty isn't confined to studio lights. Even a simple post about her nighttime skincare regimen sparked trending debates. Who knew discussing serums could ignite beauty forum firestorms? Through it all, Simonetti's blend of unmatched professionalism and effortless style redefined what it means to be a fashionable financial journalist. Sliding in at number 9, Arthur Neville brings a southern charm as warm as her Louisiana roots and as commanding as her 5'8" frame. Daughter of a musical legend, Neville grew up amid creative expression but found her stage in the newsroom. Her journey spanned local affiliates to national broadcasts, where audiences grew to trust her steady grace. With soulful brown eyes and a signature bob, she pairs jewel-toned sheath dresses with impeccable posture, crafting an image both authoritative and approachable. Neville's path hasn't been without scrutiny. A perceived slip into political bias once drew criticism, but her composed response only strengthened her fan base. When paparazzi captured her embracing natural curls one morning, the resulting social media buzz turned into a celebration of authenticity. Critics who questioned her departure from a typical anchor look were silenced by Neville's reminder that true beauty thrives on embracing every facet of yourself, flawless or unfiltered. At number 8 stands Harris Faulkner, a trailblazer whose sleek style and razor-sharp wit form a potent on-screen cocktail. Known for her signature lob and immaculate makeup, Faulkner elevates power suits with bold accessories. Think geometric earrings that reflect her dynamic personality. Her journalistic resume spans hard news reporting to flagship primetime hosting, proving that substance and style can coexist in front of a live audience. Every gesture and carefully measured inflection reinforces her reputation as one of the network's most compelling voices. Yet Faulkner's elegance is more than surface level. She once challenged a novelty toy manufacturer, insisting her professional image mattered, a lawsuit that made headlines and taught crowds the importance of personal brand protection. When on-air debates heated up, she stood her ground, demonstrating that beauty anchored in confidence and conviction can withstand any controversy. Her poise under pressure showcases that real allure comes from unwavering self-assurance, not just impeccable hair and makeup. Sliding into number 7, Sandra Smith arrives as the no-nonsense co-anchor of America Reports, pairing razor-sharp financial insight with an athletic grace that comes from her track and field roots. Her rise from business reporter at Fox Business to mainstream cable powerhouse reflects a commitment to substance over flash. At 5'8" with sun-kissed blonde hair and piercing blue eyes, Sandra's studio presence is equal parts commanding and approachable. Her wardrobe follows a minimalist yet impactful philosophy: monochrome suits that underscore her journalistic gravitas, punctuated occasionally by a bold accessory that hints at daring confidence. Off-camera glimpses into Sandra's life, pre-dawn jogging selfies, disciplined yoga sequences, and behind-the-scenes coffee-fueled strategy sessions reveal a woman who lives her brand of polished precision around the clock. She engages audiences beyond market updates, answering rapid-fire Q&A on Instagram Live, and debunking economic myths with the same clarity she brings to tonnage of data narratives. Despite a reputation largely free of scandal, Sandra embraces the high-stakes demands of live reporting, proving that authenticity and evolution form the backbone of lasting appeal. When she adjusts her collar mid-segment or pauses to weigh the next headline, viewers witness a masterclass in composed confidence, reinforcing that real allure emerges from unshakable self-assurance. Sliding up to number 6, Kayleigh McEnany storms onto the scene with the same fierce determination that defined her tenure as White House press secretary, blending political savvy with a striking on-camera flair. Her journey from the briefing room podium to primetime cable headlines illustrates an ability to pivot and excel under the harshest spotlights, with lustrous chestnut hair cascading past her shoulders and a wardrobe that alternates between power blazers and elegantly structured dresses. She crafts an image as compelling as her sound bites. Every eyebrow raise becomes a talking point on social media, and every carefully considered inflection cements her status as a media force. Critics have scrutinized her for defending provocative statements, yet she converts controversy into career fuel, letting each heated exchange sharpen her public persona. On Twitter and Instagram, McEnany's followers devour behind-the-scenes glimpses, makeup touch-ups backstage, strategy huddles with producers, and reflections on navigating media wars. Her beauty narrative embraces imperfections, a natural complexion, subtle makeup tweaks, and the confidence to appear on camera without the safety net of retakes. Kayleigh's blend of polished presentation and tenacity proves that in the arena of broadcast politics, charisma and confidence are accessories. For number 5, Emily Compagno flips the script as the former NFL cheerleader turned legal analyst, whose blend of athletic poise and courtroom credibility delivers a knockout performance on any panel. Her history as captain of the Oakland Raiders cheerleading squad informs a stage presence that's equal parts dynamic movement and disciplined finesse. Emily's dark hair frames hazel eyes with an intensity that makes every legal argument feel like high-stakes drama, and her tailored sheath dresses underscore both professionalism and flair. She breaks down complex litigation with the precision of an investigative reporter, then posts workout reels on social media that showcase the sculpted physique fans can't stop talking about. Rumors swirl about cosmetic enhancements, but Compagno sidesteps speculation by fielding questions on everything from contract law to fitness hacks, proving her substance rises above surface chatter. When she leans in during an interview, arms gently folded, viewers sense she's calculating every word, ready to pounce on any misstatement like a seasoned litigator. Amid polarized debates around election integrity or pandemic policies, Emily's measured yet assertive delivery acts as a steadying anchor, reassuring audiences that she's as formidable in logic as she is in looks. Gliding into number 4 is Susan Lee, the Canadian-born finance maven whose polished cosmopolitan style complements her on-air mastery of global market trends. With an economics degree from the University of Toronto and stints at Bloomberg and CNBC, Lee commands every broadcast with enviable expertise and poise. On screen, she's known for sleek, tailored dresses, often in jewel tones that highlight her lithe frame and reinforce the seriousness of complex financial coverage. Her jet-set life is on display through stunning social media shots, runway-ready looks in Hong Kong boardrooms, behind-the-scenes glimpses on European trading floors, and tear-down recaps from G20 summits. Fans marvel at her duality, a fierce analyzer dissolving market volatility with precise commentary, then a style icon posting polished travel diaries that ignite envy across fashion feeds. Although she maintains a record free of scandal, Lee's rapid-fire delivery and occasional wardrobe ripples spark online discussions, proof that when beauty meets brains, every pixel counts. Each time she closes a segment with that trademark poised smile, viewers know they've witnessed a perfect blend of credibility, charisma, and camera-ready elegance. Now settling into the home stretch, we arrive at the big 3. Anchors whose names alone ignite conversation around beauty, brains, and broadcast bravado. They each rewrote the playbook for on-air presence, balancing polished style with powerhouse reporting. As we count down, you'll see why their standouts radiate confidence that eclipses mere aesthetics. These women define what it means to be media icons. At number 3, Shannon Bream brings a pageant-trained poise to her role as chief legal correspondent and host of Fox News Sunday. Crowned Miss Virginia and Miss Florida in her earlier years, Bream's transition from beauty pageants to legal clerkships and then primetime cable demonstrates range few can match. On camera, she serves sharp analysis, whether dissecting Supreme Court hearings or high-profile trials, with the same polished confidence that helped her carry a tiara. Her icy blue eyes and softly curled blonde locks complement a wardrobe of tailored pencil skirts and delicate blouses, reinforcing both approachability and authority. Off-duty, Bream's social media feed brims with beachside portraits, family snapshots, and minimalist beauty tutorials that spotlight her natural glow. Fans commend how she seamlessly shifts from earnest legal breakdowns to Instagram stories about sunscreen routines and toddler tantrums. Yet behind the camera-ready exterior lies resilience tested by criticism. When Bream faced backlash for reported misgendering in sensitive coverage, she responded with thoughtful corrections and learning, showcasing humility. Her blend of substantive expertise and relatable warmth ensures viewers tune in not just for her looks, but because they trust her to guide them through complex legal terrain. Sliding into second place, Laura Ingraham epitomizes the intersection of conservative commentary and compelling on-screen magnetism. As host of the Ingraham Angle, she wields her signature baritone voice alongside razor-sharp graphics to drive cultural conversations, always dressed in form-fitting dresses that accentuate her tall, lithe frame. Ingraham's dark hair glistens under studio lights, framing a face sculpted by strong cheekbones and full lips that fans often speculate are enhanced, but her confident poise overshadows any rumor mill. Her rise from Reagan-era speechwriter to best-selling author and cable titan underscores a mind as formidable as her wardrobe. When Ingraham tosses a pointed question at pundits, her piercing gaze holds them in check, proving that style and substance can deliver the knockout punch. Outside the studio, she shares glimpses of private life, books she's reading, snapshots of her beloved rescue dog, and shots of her custom red carpet gowns, balancing the warrior persona with domestic warmth. Controversies follow her as loyally as critics. From high-profile advertiser boycotts to fiery Twitter spats, she stands her ground unapologetically. But for loyal viewers, Ingraham's ability to turn every segment into both political discourse and a style showcase cements her status as one of Fox's most unforgettable faces. And finally, at the pinnacle sits Megyn Kelly, arguably the single most beautiful and consequential female anchor in Fox News history. Launching the flagship Kelly File, she commanded airtime with an incisive journalistic lens sharpened by her legal background. Kelly's steely blue eyes, framed by perfectly winged liner, and her raven black hair cut in a classic bob, became instant visual signatures. Her wardrobe's sleek sheath dresses paired with a bold red lip broadcast confidence before she uttered a word. Yet true to this countdown spirit, Kelly's allure goes far beyond surface glamour. Her high-stakes interviews with political heavyweights drew ratings booms, while her forthright commentary underscored her reputation as a trailblazer for women in news. When her Halloween segment comments ignited fierce backlash, she responded with public apologies and introspection, demonstrating accountability even when the cameras had stopped rolling. Off-screen, Kelly's memoir excerpts and candid podcasts reveal a multifaceted persona: devoted mother, outspoken feminist, and entrepreneur. Her recent return to national media platforms proves that her magnetic pull remains intact. In every clip, whether she's pressing a world leader or reflecting on personal challenges, Kelly exudes a combination of intellect, vulnerability, and poise that transcends the typical anchor archetype. It's this alchemy of strength and sensibility that earns her the top spot as the most beautiful female Fox News anchor of all time. Now that we've journeyed through 10 remarkable careers, each anchoring headlines with an unmatched combination of credibility and camera-ready appeal, it's worth pausing to examine what truly sets these trailblazers apart. Across studios from New York to Los Angeles, one theme resonates: the power of authenticity. Whether it's Megyn Kelly's fearless line of questioning, Shannon Bream's warm legal breakdowns, or Sandra Smith's disciplined precision, these anchors illustrate that polished style alone can't sustain an audience. Instead, they fuse expert knowledge with relatable humanity, sharing family moments, revealing skincare secrets, or owning missteps with grace. It's this blend of substance and vulnerability that transforms fleeting glances into loyal viewership. Consider how Lauren Simonetti leveraged off-camera beach snapshots to highlight her authentic beauty, or how Arthur Neville's natural curls went viral as a celebration of confidence beyond studio lights. When viewers sense a genuine persona behind the makeup and tailored suits, they invest not only in the news story, but in the storyteller herself. Fashion and flair catch our initial attention: bold lipsticks, tailored suits, signature haircuts, but it's the narrative arcs these women embody that keep us tuned in. We watched Emily Compagno pivot from NFL cheer squad captain to incisive legal analyst, using her athletic poise to dismantle complex arguments. we saw Kayleigh McEnany navigate political minefields with unwavering conviction, transforming each on-air debate into a demonstration of resilience. In every case, controversy became a crucible. When headlines questioned a wardrobe choice or fixated on rumored cosmetic tweaks, these anchors responded not with evasive damage control, but by doubling down on accountability or showcasing their authentic selves. By sharing apology statements, admitting missteps, or opening up about personal health decisions, they flipped potential setbacks into opportunities to deepen audience trust. This capacity to consistently recalibrate under public scrutiny reveals a core principle: adaptability is the ultimate accessory in broadcast journalism. Ask any veteran producer what fuels top-rated segments, and they'll tell you the same thing: narrative tension. Each of our 10 anchors understood this instinctively. Like masterful novelists, they handed audiences a teaser, a skincare routine, a family snapshot, a friendly gaffe, then raised the stakes with a major career moment or heated controversy. The payoff comes when viewers' curiosity is rewarded with deeper insight, learning how Shannon Bream's pageant background forged her courtroom confidence, or how Harris Faulkner's trademark lob became a symbol of her precision and poise. This contrast framing, pairing moments of glamour with instances of genuine challenge, creates an emotional arc that keeps audiences leaning forward. It's a technique that compels viewers to stay beyond the first break and to click next video rather than scrolling away. Of course, behind every poised on-air moment is a meticulous choreography of visuals and sound. Notice how Susan Lee's crisp, tailored dresses are always complemented by on-screen graphics that highlight key market statistics, or how Laura Ingraham's dramatic lighting underscores each pointed question she fires at pundits. These production elements aren't incidental, they're purpose-built to reinforce each anchor's brand, be it authoritative, approachable, or unapologetically bold. Yet the anchors themselves remain the central visual. Each segment begins and ends on their expressions, their eye contact, their body language. When a camera holds on Emily Compagno discussing legal nuance or on Megyn Kelly reacting to an off-script moment, we see more than an expert. We see a trusted guide leading us through complex information with empathy, clarity, and yes, undeniable beauty. What can aspiring journalists and content creators learn from this elite cohort? First, invest relentlessly in your area of expertise. Each anchor here built undeniable credibility through education, on-the-ground reporting, or legal training, credentials that give their style a solid foundation. Second, cultivate a signature aesthetic, a wardrobe philosophy that aligns with your personal brand, whether that's the bold neutrals of Sandra Smith or the vibrant jewel tones of Susan Lee. Third, embrace the power of storytelling by weaving personal narratives into your segments. Share the lessons behind your challenges and the rituals that fuel your confidence. Finally, view controversy not as a taboo, but as a catalyst. When missteps occur, respond with honesty, take ownership, and use those moments to reinforce what you stand for. In the fiercely competitive world of cable news, on-screen beauty may open doors, but lasting influence emerges from authenticity, expertise, and adaptability. Our countdown has celebrated 10 anchors who mastered this alchemy, transforming studio broadcasts into must-watch television. As you reflect on these careers, consider which strategies resonate most: the emotionally engaging personal anecdotes, the razor-sharp expert insights, or the unwavering commitment to evolving under pressure. And remember, the next anchor to redefine beauty and brains could very well be you, bringing fresh perspectives to viewers who crave both information and inspiration. As we wrap up, we want to know your thoughts. Which anchor's journey inspired you most, and what qualities do you think define the next generation of media trailblazers? Drop your reflections in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the stories behind the faces shaping today's headlines. Until next time, keep watching, stay curious, and remember, the true measure of beauty on screen emerges from the integrity of the story and the spirit of the reporter. Now, you might be wondering how you can harness this same blend of polish, poise, and genuine connection in your own on-camera performances or digital broadcasts. If the world of live TV anchors seems like a distant galaxy, remember that the core ingredients, expertise, authenticity, storytelling, and adaptability apply across any screen. First, invest deeply in your subject matter. Whether you aim to cover global finance, hard news, political debates, or lifestyle features, you need a foundation of knowledge as unshakable as the anchors we celebrated. This means more than reading headlines. It requires immersive research, fact-checking primary sources, and understanding the nuances behind every statistic or claim. When you know your topic inside out, your confidence flows naturally, and every word you deliver lands with authority. Audiences sense whether you're reinforcing talking points or genuinely deciphering the heart of a story. That credibility becomes the bedrock of your on-screen magnetism. Next, cultivate an authentic personal brand that resonates beyond studio lights. Our 10 anchors succeeded because they embraced their unique narratives: a pageant crown, an athletic past, a legal career, or a multicultural background. You can do the same by identifying the threads that distinguish your perspective: a hometown upbringing, a side hustle, a quirky hobby, or a defining life experience. Weave these details into your segments with conversational anecdotes or visual callouts. When you mention the hobby that taught you perseverance, or recall the moment that sparked your passion, you invite viewers into your world. Suddenly, your face on screen becomes more than a newsreader. It becomes the guide through breaking stories. Authenticity also means striking a balance between polished delivery and candid moments. A quick behind-the-scenes snapshot of your morning routine or a candid blooper reel can humanize you in a way that traditional polished segments cannot.